Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. My name is Deepa, and this is Divine Tarot by Deepa Sri. Oh my god, it's been some time that I have come here and shot a video for you guys. Oh my god, been a good month because I was constantly traveling, yes. And I know when people are missing my video because that is how they get to know the twin flame energy or the soulmate energy or what is happening in your divine masculine's life. Yes, so today I'm gonna use a new tarot deck, yes, which is the Orient's Animal Tarot. This is by Ambi Sun, and it took a month for this to arrive, let me tell you. Yes, so this creator, I spoke to her. Oh my god, she has various tarot decks, and we had a good chat. Yes, so on that thought, okay, so let's get started. It is the first shuffle. Yes, I really love the illustrations on this. Okay, so let's check. So it's a new tarot deck. Yes, I'm excited. Okay, so I always get excited when it's time to use new tarot deck. Yes, so we're gonna use this. I really love the illustration on this, and I told her this. Okay, so I can see a fool which talks about new energy, the new year. I'm yet to shoot my the new energy video for the new year. Yes, what is the year all about? Like for example, I told that this year is all about orange aura. So like that 2025, because it's a very strong mass number, it's all about Mars, yes, which is the red aura. Yes, so I'm gonna tell more in that video, so stay tuned. Yes, so let's see. Oh my god, I can see a King of Cups. Yes, so we have started our Aquarius season. So you know that always Aquarius is confused for being a, many people think that it's a water sign, but no, it is a, it's a air sign. Yes, it always is confused. Yes, so yeah, let's get started. So I've given this a shuffle. Okay, so the first card, oh my god, we have a Nine of Wands. So the first energy which I get is Nine of Wands, which is a very strong, like it is like a Ten of Wand. Okay, something that was physically draining and challenging. Yes, so for many of you 2024 was all about that, wherein it was very physically draining and challenging and all of that. Yes, so what I'm seeing here is 2025 is all about, because it's a very strong fire. Yes, we are talking here about 9, which is a completion of a cycle. Yes, so you will see a pain reduction in the year of 2025. Yes, and a lot of action. So we have 8 of Wands, all direction, like you will see things streamline and sort out in the year of 2025, especially for my red auras. Yes, so yes, you will see a lot of action. So I'm going to tell that in the video when I shoot for 2025 video for the red auras. Yes, and because my soulmate is a red aura, and I was telling him that 2025 is all about you. Yes, and let me tell you, after I walked into his life, the amount of abundance this guy has got. My mom also calls him and tells him that after my daughter came in your life, everything is so good. Yes, so red aura, because he's a red aura, so for my red auras, it's all about things sorting out, things streamlining, things getting better, and yeah, it's all about 8 of Wands. Okay, and moving on. Yeah, so we have a 7 of Wands. I think I'm gonna give this a little bit shuffle because the cards are coming continuous. Okay, so 7 of Wands all talks about, 7 of Wands is again like you will see a lot of protective energy. Yeah, because 7 of Wands to me is like someone trying to protect and all of that. Yes, and let me tell you, that is also the energy of the divine feminine. Yes, so one thing, as you progress in this journey, is you will learn to protect. Like you will also feel the protection of the universe for your story, for your person, and all of that. Yes, so as time progresses, you will feel like, oh god, God is really protecting this, universe is protecting this, there are angels that are protecting this story, and all of that. Yes, so you will feel that protection. To me, 7 of Wands is all about protection. So you will feel, as you sit in loneliness, you will understand that why things turned out this way, or why is it in this direction or in this path. Yes, So yes, as time progresses, you understand why there was a delay, why things turned out this way. For example, my folks who are on third party, you will understand why it is like this, because the clouds that were there will get clearer. Yeah, it is like white color, you can see things with a lot of clear vision. Yes. So for example, in my story, when I least expected it, there was a soulmate entry. Now I understand why. I'm gonna tell as we progress in this video. Before I make a video about 2025, its energy and its aura, what are its representations, yes, which my soulmate is also eagerly waiting, yes, to watch. I want to tell about, what have we learned this year? What is 2024 about? What did Saturn teach us? So it's all about, because we have 3 wand cards here, it's all about the lesson you learned. Yes, and something that has happened in 3D. Because wands, let me tell you, after your water, something that catches very quickly. Yes, it's a debate between Pentacles, and it is a debate in Pentacles. Taurus catch the quickest, and in fire signs, yes, the your Sagittarius and Leo catch the fastest. So it is something, if they put their heart and mind and soul into something, definitely it's like a race. Yes. So fire is all about the lessons which you learned in 3D. So we're gonna talk about that, yes, and stay tuned for the title of the video, because I'm expressing like what Saturn in Aquarius, because we are into Aquarius season, yes, has taught us. Yes. So yes, so we're gonna use this tarot deck today. Yes. So moving on, what else we have? Yes. By the way, a little bit talk about my travel. Yes, to Azerbaijan. I hosted the astrological event there. I won an award, the Jyotish Gyan Bhushan. Let me tell you, in astrology titles, your Jyotish Gyan Ratna is the highest. Okay, so I already got that last year. So then you have Bhushan, you have Vibhushan, and all of these are also, then you have Daivagya Siromani, which my father got. So you have different various titles in astrology. Yes. So yeah, so I'm very excited, and I also went to Varanasi. I've, given a dip in the Ganga. Yes. So everything is so beautiful. So why, there are many divine feminines who follow me on my social medias, and, I just want to represent that. Don't make, and which I have also suffered. Yes. So, don't make getting your twin flame your everything. Yes. And that is a lesson which I think my soulmate taught me. He always believes in free flow, and that is what, as a water sign, they have the 2 things: either they're super stubborn or they're free like the water. So we have the dual thing. Yes. So with this video, I'm gonna tell about what you have to let go in this year. Yes, another 2-3 days left. Yes, before I make a video about the 2025, the red aura year. Yes, I really want to emphasize, I think a red aura is coming after a very long time. Yes, so you will see a lot of progress in your red auras. And let me tell you, progress only does not mean abundance, or love and all of that. It also means progress in your personality. Yes. Okay, so in all of my videos I told about how a divine feminine teaches divine masculine and all of that. But let me tell you, in this journey with my soulmate, and even with my twin flame, see, you can never quit twin flame journey. You're still doing the twin flame journey even if you be with somebody else. Yes. So even if I am with somebody else, but the twin flame journey is on. Like I said, that I have achieved unions after I was with somebody else. So don't be rigid. That is the title of this video. Yes, with this wands and the 9 of wands, it's something that you're very stubborn about. See, in your fire signs, you will feel that stubbornness. My mom is a Sagittarian, so I know, and my soulmate one was an Arian, so I know. Yes, Leo is my king soulmate, so I know how a fire sign has the stubbornness. So I'm going to talk about, as we get into the video, is for you to release the rigidity which I also had. Yes, because I'm a Taurus moon. Yeah. So, and a Scorpio zodiac. Obviously, Scorpions are, I'll tell you, Scorpions are actually the most softest people. but they hide it. Yes, because their personality is so like wild and too strong, and half people are scared because we are scorpion, so it comes out like that. But actually the scorpions, when you get to know them, are the most softest zodiacs. So yes, so if your twin or your karmic falls in this, the real personality, another co-scorpion will understand. Yes, so I also know a couple, a twin flame couple where both are scorpions. Yes, so yes, so this is spirits. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you with examples about the rigidity. This is spirits, and this is universe asking you to let go of your rigidity, because 2024, the number 8. Yes, so why is rigidity, why letting go of rigidity should be the priority? So when I started to let go of my rigidity, but that is what exactly I've told in my inner union, which I only have pentacles left, and I've already done the karmic victory video. So this is spirits finally releasing me of the the backlog or whatever soul mission I have. Yes, so rigidity, let's talk about that. So when you're in this journey, divine feminines, you develop a attitude or a or a quality that you wherein you tell that you do this, then I'll do that. You show this, then I'll do this. This is something that I need to be done only with my twin flame. So all of this is especially a thing which a divine feminine develops. Yes, and I was also, because I'm a Taurus moon, I had that stubbornness. Yes, so for me it was very I feel like it is me who's trying to hold it very, like, for the years I have been. See, it's all a part of karmic cycle also, but I am feeling now that I could have reduced. See, we can't change time. The time is another lesson in twin flame journey. Yes, we can predict an event, but we can't predict the time. Yes, so that is that is a only clause in twin flame journey, because Saturn is very strong here. Saturn decides when you have learned your lesson. Saturn is very important here. It's like a lock. Saturn is not going to open this lock till he sees that, okay, you have learned particular set of lessons. Yes, so rigidity. Okay, so I want to ask you, sit down today, and do you feel you are being rigid? And this is a quality which my soulmate pointed out in me in the starting of a relationship. Yes, he's like, you have too many conditions, too many rules, too many, and I think this is something even my twin Mr. VA pointed out, that I have too many conditions, too many clauses, too many. So it makes me think that why. See, I know that divine masculine need a lot of change more compared to us, but also it is also a retrospection. Remember that your soul also need to be the best 50, like wherein your divine masculine has to start from 0. But the benefit of divine feminine is, because she's attached, in the major cases in spiritual, apart from a green aura who's a divine feminine, there your divine masculine is at a higher level. Okay, so apart from this, yeah, so you will have to retrospect that, are you being rigid? Yes, that is what I want to tell today with this video. Yes, that let go, be a free, then I be a free water person. Like water, it is take for example a waterfall, it becomes the shape it is. There is no shape. Yeah, the best example to this is river Ganga. That Lord Shiva had to control Ganga to because it's too fierce. Yes, so like that, become a water sign wherein you're free. And I think in the 3 water signs, the most free are a Cancerian. Yes, because they represent a depth. Yes, so I let go of the thought that I'm gonna do this only with my twin flame. If this happens, then only this I'll do. So all of this falls in rigidity, stubbornness, conditions which have no meaning. Yes, so this is I know how I've interacted with so many divine feminines over this past 4-5 years. Yes, it's been 4 years I started my channel. Yes, so I want to ask you this. are you being rigid? Why? Let go of this. Then, your energy is free flow. There are no barriers. Yes. So moving on to the next card. Oh my God, Knight of Cups. Then there is this beauty, like I was telling about this water. Yes. See, why I emphasize more on water in this journey is, I'm sorry, but water signs are given the love, the emotional aspect. Yes. I'm not telling the others are not, other signs are not. But water sign know the depth of love. Yes, how it feels to feel love. Ask a Cancerian or a Piscean or a Scorpion. Yes, Scorpion, it is a little bit tough love. Yes, so but other two water signs, they are very a Cancerian and Piscean, Piscean have the soft love. Cancerian have a depth love. So there is a different, the three water signs represent different thing. So this is me asking you that why do you have these conditions? Why are you not letting energy flow in? This is something that I want to really emphasize with this video. That is why I didn't come here just shoot a 2025 video. Because I want to emphasize on this quality that stop being rigid. Yes, I feel like you are self-blocking your blessings. Yes. So yes, this is me telling you guys that please let energy flow. Don't have so many conditions. I learned the tough way. Yes. So yeah, so I am part of that as well. Don't keep any condition. This is not a Knight of Sword. This is a Knight of Cup, wherein there is a lot of emotional balance. Yes. So on that thought, oh my God, a Page of Cups, which I talked. Okay. I just picked up the card. Okay. So can you see in this, the Page of Cups, it's like, the free flow of energy, which I'm telling. So when you let go of this, live each day, let go of your rigidity, let go of all this. See, for example, now I'm at a space. Yes. Touch word that, I'm at a space wherein I don't need to check my twin flame because I feel so connected to this guy. Yes. And I feel like, one more thing which I have seen is, with me and DV, yes, people are so connected. Like they just love our, our pair, as a twin flame. Even if, things are not official and blah, blah, blah. Yes, there is some love that we both are, as seen as a pair. They just love us. Yes. And I think that it will live on. For example, Krishna and Radha. Radha was never married to Krishna. But there is this, whenever I say Krishna, you will not remember his wives Rukmini or, Satyabhama. The first thought you will remember is, Radha. So it is all about that. So we both, I am happy we at least achieved that. Is somehow when I tell about D, V is automatically involved. When V is there, D is there. So it's that. So let your love be the winner. That is what I'm trying to tell. Yes. Okay, now I want to, you guys to go and ask in the mirror. For example, this is me. I can see my mirror right here. This is me asking the mirror, the Deepa, why are you being so rigid? Go and legitimately tell your name and ask in the mirror. Yes, and this is a lesson which I really want to tell the divine feminines, because you will not see a divine masculine so rigid. You will see a divine feminine so rigid, and I have been part of it. Yes, so my soulmate kind of relaxed me in this aspect. Yes, so when I let go of this, I felt a stronger connection to Mr. V. So I'm telling you exactly that the love should be the winner, no matter these legal union or your 3D union. Your love should be so deep. Like, for example, I need not shout and tell the love for this man, and he same way, it's just there. And I think that, many people connect to our story, touch wood, very nicely. They both feel us so in depth. Yes. So yeah, so this should be like Krishna and Radha, like they are the twin flames. Oh my God, we have a 10 of cups. Yeah. Love should be the winner. So today I'm giving you a lesson. Go and ask, why are you... Okay, so this is also your twin flame asking you to let go of your rigidity. Yes, maybe you're being too rigid, stubborn. So this is also spirits asking the divine feminine to look into yourself. Yes, and it's a minor quality, and I believe that divine feminines, rectify the quickest. Yes, and I, when I was in this rigidity phase, I feel like I self blocked my blessings. So that is what I would tell you. Okay. So then we have 8 of Cups. Okay. You can see, to me, this seems like a woman who's sitting, and I can see this as her hair, and with all this emotional, you know, what can I see this as? That you are being rigid to let all these blessings come, because I know how it feels when you have this attachment towards your twin flame, and you want everything with this particular man, and I have been there. Yes, in fact, I gonna tell some things in the Pentacles video, Inner Union, the Pentacles, but there are so many things wherein I've withheld. So I can see here this as a divine feminine who's blocking all these blessings. Yes, and let me tell you, your divine masculine, little bit, your divine masculine is also a reason, because I see that when a divine feminine is getting closer to somebody, or when a divine feminine is moving on, your divine masculine also pulls from back that I don't want you to go. Yes, and I want you to be. So this is a lesson for your divine masculine to see you move on, to see you do good without him. Yes, and it is also a lesson to him that if you are, for example, in my story, if we is seeing with someone else, I don't see, yes, he will feel sad, but he's also happy that I am happy. So that kind of understanding comes only after you achieve in your unions, at least a sexual union. Okay, so as I'm getting into the video, I'm feeling really good to share the energy. Okay, so next we have 7 of Cups. So, this to me seems like a divine feminine who's being, you can see this pointy, beak thingy it has, yeah, is, yourself not letting all these blessings come and being too sharp and like, no, I don't want this, I don't deserve to be happy and all of this. Little bit this sulking energy. And let me tell you, in all the auras, a purple aura have this the highest. Yes, so a little bit, and strangely even this dolphin or whatever is also purple. Yes, so I'll tell you a funny thing that I always manifest that I am okay. See, I am a gold aura, so I can mix in any aura. Okay, because it's like a shimmer. Okay, so when I am in my purple aura phase, and I pray that no, God, not this insecurity, not this pessimism, not this sulking kind of energy. I don't want to be in this. Yes, so I always pray that no, I don't want to be in this energy. Yes, so when I see, we are human, and I also go through that, when I have my periods, or I have a little bit of, for example, when it is full moon, new moon, and all of that, even I go through that emotional emotional challenges. That is when I say no, I shouldn't be in this energy. Yes, and of all the auras, the purple struggle this the most. Yes, I'm telling with personal experience. Yes, so always ensure that you come out and come out of that self-destructive kind of energy. Yes, so it's very important to come out of that. Yes, yeah, so let me tell you how my soulmate kind of helps me in this. Yes, so when I I tell negative things that nothing is happening good and all of that in call with him, or when I'm personally there, he's like, you always think negative. I've seen the one good quality of red auras, they never think negative because they have that Mars energy. Yes, and he's like, you think he calls me Babo, so Babo, you think बहुत negative सोचती हो, बहुत negative सोचती हो. He keeps on telling this. Yeah, so if he's telling me Babo, I understand that. Okay, now there is some lesson to be learned. Yeah, so it is good to have these reminders. And I tell people that I'll tell you, my mom, who's an orange aura, appreciates me for the level of criticism I can take. And I think Scorpions are blessed with this. Even if I'm being right, and my mom tells this everyone, even if this girl is right and everybody criticize her, but still she has so much willpower and strength in her to take criticism. Yes, and I still go for things which I want to do. So criticism is, I can teach you. Yeah, but the negative, when you sulk and be pessimistic, Yeah, so my soulmate kind of really helps me and knocks me in same way I do that for him. So see, we all, I will not be in a same mood. Like for example, if I'm in a very optimistic mood today, yes, I may be in a dull mood tomorrow. So it is not constant because moon keeps changing. Yes, that is why you'll see that moody nature a lot in Cancerians, because it's ruled by moon. It's the only zodiac ruled by moon. Yes, so so moving on. Yes. The next card we have is Six of Cups, which strongly talks to me about soulmate. Yes, soulmate energy. Yes. So yeah. So yes. So Six of Cups to me is a very strong soulmate card. I feel like after seeing me with my soulmate from the past 1.5 years, everyone want a soulmate now suddenly. Yeah. So yeah. So anyway, yeah. I'm feeling like for some of you, you have a soulmate walking in. You have Five of Wands. I can see, your divine masculine and the third party if there is. And I'm also seeing here, I'm telling you, I'm seeing this as your divine masculine parents as well. So I feel like your divine masculine is also fighting with his parents. Yes. If the parents are karmic, then it's a very strong message. Five of Wands. I told about Five of Wands very strongly when I was decoding Inner Union, the Wands energy. Yes. Yes. So moving on, Four of Wands. Oh my god. Why is a Four of Wands crow here? Yeah. So I'm strongly seeing this because it's followed by Five of Wands. Yes. Four of Wands, this is a very strange energy wherein, this illustrator put a crow in a Four of Wands, dude. Four of Wands is a marriage card. So for my folks who are in a, in a karmic marriage, the divine masculine is in a karmic marriage. What is the sign? I also feel like there is distance between the divine masculine parents, because to me, Six of Cups here, I'm not only seeing a soulmate, I'm also seeing the divine masculine's parents. And I'm also seeing your parents. To 80%, I'm seeing divine masculine parents. To the 20%, I'm seeing the divine feminine parents. Okay. So this karmic marriage, did you tell about the karmic marriage to your parents, divine feminine? See, one thing I want to tell you, that I have always been a very open book with my mother. Yes, that kind of really helps when you let out things, when you speak about it. Yes, it really has an impact. Yes, so yeah, so I am feeling this is a calling to you, divine feminine, that you need to tell about this marriage or divine masculine if he's with a third party. For example, I told my mom about my divine masculine. Okay, so I am feeling that this is universe telling you, divine feminine, if your person has a karmic marriage, especially to my divine masculine, my divine feminine whose divine masculine is in a third party. And let me tell you, it need not only be a marriage here. It can also be, for example, in my story, I told my mom about all the karmics of my divine masculine. Yes, so this is universe asking you to tell about this. Yes, you can take this as a signal, a sign. It's time you tell about your divine masculine and who he is. For example, my mom knows that he's a twin flame. He knows what it is. She knows what it is and why I feel this way, what is twin flame and all of that. It's time for you to tell. So I didn't plan on this. This suddenly landed here. Yeah, this energy. Okay. So this is a signal, to tell. Oh my god, Three of Wands. Don't take too much time. Three of Wands is like something Russian. And it's very important to tell your, if your parents are soulmates. Yes, it's very important to be open. For example, my mom and dad were twin and queen soulmates. Yes, so if I tell my mom, it is equal to I tell my dad as well. Yes, so yeah, so this is universe giving you a sign that open up. Chalo jao, bata do. Yeah, anyway, okay, moving on. Two of Wands. Wow, to me this Two of Wands seems like someone in sync. Like I said in my previous video, like someone in unity, uniformity. This is a very strange deck because the original meanings are not going. For example, this is a Two of Wands, but to me it's giving a lover's card vibe. Yes, so I am seeing that there is a lot of, like I told about me and we, that there is a lot of love between us. Yes, yes, so it is time. So yes, it is time for you divine feminines have to tell your your parents. Yeah, so why your twin made such choices. For example, this treat this also like phases. For example, when I revealed to my mom in the year 2022. Yes, so she was very like, she was like, who is this guy, and etc etc and all of that. Somewhere divine feminine, it's also your responsibility, and let me tell you, there will be phases even with your parents. Yes, your parents may like, not like. I have seen that the divine masculine's parents like the divine feminine the quickest, but not other way around. Yes, so they are going to take time, and if you don't open up and start this channel or start this medium, it's going to take more longer. So it becomes your duty to open up this channel and reveal everything, as in like, not even like all the sexual aspect and all of that. I'm not telling that, but at least give a overall glimpse to your parents, that it doesn't come as a surprise. For example, it's been 3 years that I've told my mom, so she has really healed on it. She has worked on it. So this is a reminder, or this is something that universe wants you to do. Take this as a sign, or maybe if you are feeling this, why is it that you're not moving on? For example, I told my mom I gave the astrological, thing, and I told about how it works in twin flames, how it's connected like a thread, like you are pulled to each other, the magnetic pull and all of this. They may think you're stupid and all of that, but let me tell you, I feel like your parents understand all this, and it becomes a duty. Yes, so this is a sign. It's very beautiful energy. So this is a sign for you to go and be open up and tell with your parents. Okay, so let me tell you, even your parents, divine feminine, and same way divine masculine parents, like I feel these parents like crazy. Yeah, especially her mom, even her especially his mom, and even his dad. Yes, I feel like crazy. Same way, other way around, like my mom really remembers this guy every day, she talks about him and everything. It's a phase. Even they have this love-hate relationship, so it becomes your duty, divine feminines, for you. Even see, one thing that I have seen is, you can also take this as a sign. The same time we told about me to his parents, same time I told about him to my family. Yes, now my entire family knows, they understand, because let me tell you, I'm a psychic, and there are many people who follow my guidance. Yes, so it becomes sense, because my dad was also in this line. Yes, so yeah. Okay, so by the way, I got this watch cum bracelet in Azerbaijan, and I got this ring in Azerbaijan. It's from Swarovski. Yes, so yeah. I really love jewelry. I don't know why I'm suddenly thinking about jewelry. Is your person planning jewelry for you? Yeah. Can be. Yes. Okay, so yeah, Ace of Wands. So I feel like I'm feeling like to stop here with Ace of Wands. Okay, so Ace of Wands to me is action. Go ask these questions. And I also want to give a little bit of energy about your divine masculine. I strongly feel your divine masculine is talking about you to his parents. That's a highlight on the energy of this video. Okay, so we have new moon coming, that is the 30th of December. So yeah, so I'm feeling that energy very strongly. The world. Yes, so yes, the world card, I see very strong travel. So it becomes, when we is traveling, or when I'm traveling, we feel each other very strongly. So here I'm seeing your divine, in the divine belt, there is crazy travel. Either divine feminine is traveling, or either the divine masculine is traveling. Obviously, it's holiday season. Yes. So yeah. So on that thought, I think I conveyed beautiful energy here today. Yes, my lovelies. Yes. So it's time. Yes. So for me, in my story, it started 3 years back, and even now I keep telling, he's here, he's doing this. My mom asked about him. Same way, the divine masculine. I feel like as time progresses, like, I see this card. This card to me is like lovers. Even if it's 2 of Wands, for me it's lovers. I feel like, for example, that there is so much admiration for DV. Yes, people love us. Yes, they love us. There is some form, because it's twin flames. Like, you love Virat Anushka, you love your your, even if JLo Ben Affleck had this thing, like they are not now together and all of that, but there is some magic. So I feel the magic, what others feel with us. So yes, so every story reaches here. So let this magic be the winner. Let love be the winner. Yes. And yeah, so on that thought, yes, my lovelies, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Until then, this is Deepa bidding a bye. Mwah. Bye, guys.